What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive bringing you the next war recap video, War 83. And if you were watching the sneak peek from last time, you know it was Reddit Infinity. We were excited about this war because the Reddit family is a well-known family of clans in Clash of Clans. So anytime you have a chance to battle someone like that, it's exciting for a clan like OneHive. To be honest, you'll see the war is just now here ending, and you'll see the final score. It was a little disappointing. I'm not trying to talk bad about Reddit. They were really cool guys. I actually went and visited them. We'll talk more about that later. But they were like a lot of clans we faced. The inability to get the 3-star at Town Hall 9. They had 10 total 3-stars. 4 of those were against Town Hall 8. So only 6, legit 3-stars. And that just doesn't cut it when you're trying to rate at the top level. They actually inspired me to do a video that I'm going to work on right after this, talking with them, going over and visiting with them in the war that we went through. It gave me the idea for a video that I think is very important, that it needs to be addressed. So that's going to be coming out right after this when it gets done. But focusing on this war, to the attacks, we had some great attacks here. We wrecked their bases. All the Town Hall 10s were 2-starred. We'll start at the top up here. Actually, 3-starred a couple of their Town Hall 10s, but their number 3, Aiden, took this base out for us, and I can't really put my finger on why I like this attack so well. I do like the fact that Aiden has adjusted what we talked about before, the hog riders. You'll see he gets the entire clan castle lure, plus he takes out 2 defenses. So as opposed to like dropping 3 hogs and maybe not getting the full lure and not taking out your defenses, for just a few more hogs, he gets the benefit of defenses gone, plus a good complete lure. So remember that, guys. He drags the clan castle troops over here to the corner, all normal stuff there. But as I was saying, I can't put my finger on what I like about this raid, besides it's just such a, he does all the basics, you know what I mean? It's just, he does everything right. It's nothing super flashy or super special or unique, but it's just this is how you 2-star a Town Hall 10. I mean, it's just a how-to, basically. Takes out the clan castle troops. I didn't like those 3 wizards down on the bottom there. We should have just dropped 1 wizard there. You'll see he loses all those wizards that he dropped there. Nothing was tanking for him. That archer tower locked on and just took all of them out. So I didn't like that. A little bit overkill. But gets it taken care of. Drops his heroes, sort of creating a funnel here. Wall breakers. Those first few peckers were a little early, but the queen brings them back around. Gets them going to the core. Everything's looking good. Here comes the jump spell to let them connect all those things there. All those compartments, the rage on the P.E.K.K.A.s, they take out the queen, moving their way into the middle of the base. Just, when a P.E.K.K.A.'s under rage, level 5 P.E.K.K.A. like that, it just takes 1 swipe. All these things are going down in 1 swipe from those 3 or 4 P.E.K.K.A.s he's got there. Keeps them rage. Nice freeze on the backside. And right here you'll see the 1 star's down. All his P.E.K.K.A.s are still up. His queen's still up. He's at 48, 49%, and boom, it's 50%. He's done. I guess that's what I liked about it. It was just such a, he just funneled his troops to the core, placed his spells properly, got the 2-star on basically a max Town Hall 10. All the defenses, now the walls are not, but all the defenses are maxed. I mean, it's just, I don't know, I just liked it. It's just the basics showing that's, if you do the basics, that's what's going to work. It's going to get you the stars. So good job, Aiden. The next one, is a Town Hall 9. Sorry about this, guys. The war popped up in the middle of my recording here. I had to go back in, and we started the new war. The next one's a Town Hall 9, taking out 3-starring a Town Hall 10. Keo, you've seen him do this before, but this one is it's just cool. Right there, this guy left a hole in the middle of his base, and I've talked about this before. We've seen it a few other times in wars, very rarely. I talked to this guy when I was over there at Reddit after the war, and just told him, don't do this. It's never a good idea in a war base to leave a hole in the middle of it. In farming bases, totally different. It's a good trap, all that stuff. But you see Keo drop 2 balloons there. 1 drop of the bomb of the balloons plus the crash took out all 4 of this guy's Teslas. Okay, it's just, don't do it. It's never, anybody else what they're doing is going to wreck that. But the rest of it is still, you got to take out the rest of the base, and so. This is a very nice raid by Keo. He's doing the golem technique there to take out the queen, coming in from the top with some wizards, his heroes, all that normal stuff you see when we're trying to get to the queen. And then from the bottom, He's sending the hogs in. He's been trying to get those hogs to this guy's single infernos. You know you're going to lose a few hogs to single infernos, but that heal's perfect. Only the hogs that the infernos are targeting are dying. They just take out a few buildings before they lock onto the infernos, and boom, the inferno towers are down. And then right here, if you get an overview of it's over. There's only a few defenses left. All his hogs are standing in heals. His queen is still up. He's still got several wizards up. This is it was just a beautiful raid. Again, the guy made a terrible decision on the base design of leaving that hole in there, and someone that knows what they're doing is going to exploit that. But it still took a good raid to finish it off. You know, taking out those 4 Teslas, yes, that's big, but the rest of the raid was perfect. Spell placement, deployment, it was just great. So amazing attack, Keo. Good job, man. Keep it up. The last one we're going to look at, again, sorry guys, no Town Hall 8. They literally had one Town Hall 8. Our Town Hall 8s have just been getting screwed, and I apologize. When we get some, actual Town Hall 8 raids to look at, we'll do one. JMR took out their number 20. I like this one because it shows that, how effective just bringing some hogs in your raid can be. I guess I would call this a go-ho wee-wee. It is. It's a go-ho. And we're going to do a how-to video on that, but he drops his stuff all in the right place. Down at the bottom there, he's got to get the queen taken out. He knows that, but he's also got a golem and a few DPS up top, clearing out that part of the base. Drops his rage. That's placed perfectly. The queen's dead. Everything's sort of moving into the base here. And it's just, at this point, if let's say he brought more, another golem or some more witches or wizards, it's not going to matter. This raid would peter out, okay, because he's got too many walls to go through. It's too compartmentalized. He wouldn't get the 3-star. But just bringing 6 hogs and a clan castle full of hogs, watch what they do here after he deploys. They've got to the middle so that he knows those giant bomb locations are probably not going to be trouble. He turns his hogs loose. Now, they're involved in the killing of 1. Here's 2 at the mortar, 3 at the archer tower, 4 the Tesla, 5 the air defense, 6 the cannon, 7 the wizard tower, keeps the heals on them, 8 the mortar, 9 the archer tower, 10 this archer tower, and number 11 the air defense. Those 12 hogs were involved or single-handedly took out 11 defenses. That shows you if you can funnel them in correctly and deploy them at the right time in the right position to keep them away from giant bombs that are going to make them toast. That shows you how effective hogs can be. All right, awesome raid, JMR, and good try to Reddit. They got all their attacks and they fought as hard as they could. It's just right there. You see 10 3-stars to 25. The inability to get the 3-star was the difference. But we're going to talk more about that at length in the next video. But awesome job to everyone at OneHive. Keep your heads up, Reddit. Was a nice war. And as always, Jake from OneHive reminds you guys to suck less.